Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to play with AMX CDA. This vehicle got buffed quite a bit. Pretty much Wargaming gave more hit points for this tank, more DPM and more accuracy, and the tank feels actually decent nowadays. Not decent, even good, or maybe even between 4 and 5 stars in my opinion. This tank received 1 star from me in the index page. It received 1 star for the beginner friendliness and either 1 or either 2 stars for the gun handling. Yeah, 1 star for a gun handling. By the way, whenever some changes are coming, there is always a log over there where you can see, and you can see exactly what was changed on the vehicle. So hopefully you will enjoy this. Also, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, keep this in mind. You can raid the tanks yourself. Just log in via Wargaming API and you can join the rating forces. In total, we have 180,000 ratings, which is absolutely insane number from 18,000 accounts. Although, keep this in mind, fellas, that you need to have 50 games in order to rate one or another tank. Hopefully that makes sense. And the main reason why so is I don't really want people to rate the tanks whenever they have absolutely no experience. As an example, you start playing with a stock Pershing. And you hate the tank, you know, you played 20 games and you free experience at it. It makes no sense to allow people to raid the vehicles with which they do not really have that many games. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully this is understandable. Meanwhile, the first game, tier 10 matchmaking, Airfield, definitely nothing what I would love to see, but that's what we have and we cannot complain about this by any shape or any form. So we are going to enjoy Sniper Schnitzel journey. So what is so good about this tank, fellas? Accuracy actually became decent of this tank, and for me the biggest problem of this vehicle was accuracy. Accuracy was so bloody disgusting, it's not even funny how bad it was, and I truly disliked the tank to the maximum level. It was so bad it wasn't even funny. Now, it definitely felt better whenever I played yesterday on stream, just to test the tank out and just to see how it looks like. Okay, that is a beautiful World of Tanks experience. Very, very nice. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, some people clearly has brain damage from playing World of Tanks, and there is nothing what you can change about that. In this situation, just simply, if you are seeing this type of behavior, report for unsportsmanlike conduct and just simply live your life. It is not even worth to say absolutely anything in this type of situation. Some people are just mentally slapped, let's say like that, and this is the most positive way how I can say the things. I cannot be more positive than this, right? So this is a good lesson. You see the guy who is clearly having a brain damage, right? You just stay away from him. You just do not engage in, oh, you are asshole, no, you are asshole. No one cares. Just simply let him die and forget his name, right? And move on to the next game. This is the best opportunity and the best ability overall, right? At least this is how I look into all of this. Meanwhile, what do we know? We know that Waffle is blind shooting from this position over there. That makes sense, and that is all right. We do not really care about that. All we want to do, we want to have a decent angle to punish enemy forces for their stupidity, right? That's what we need. Obviously, where this matchmaking goes, matchmaking is very, very unfortunate for us. Not gonna lie, it is very, very bad. It is very, very bad, honestly. But in the same time, we cannot be champions all the time. Sometimes we need to have games that are significantly more difficult, right? It is inevitable, and it's just how it goes, it's just how it is. It doesn't change the fact that we can have a very, very, very decent angles, and we can slap enemies like there is no tomorrow. So we are going to be completely alright. I wonder who spotted me. Honestly, I wonder who spotted me in this type of situation. ELC, maybe? Did ELC had a decent enough angle to spot us? No, Monty. Okay, now it makes sense. So, the situation looks very, very complicated. I would even say situation looks extremely awful. Unfortunately, our team locked themselves over there, and it is okay. I understand why no one wanted to play in the middle, and now we have a bit of the pickle situation here. But you know what? We are going to be okay. I'm going to load the high explosive ammunition, and I am thinking about slapping the living crap out of this Monty. This Monty is trying to run away, we are slapping him back, that's completely fine. And now we are chasing this mother trucker. He is in the full panic mode and we do not really care. That was bad shot by me. I cannot complain about this. That was me problem. And now he is running away. That's good. What do we want to do at this point? At this point we want to get involved here. We want to get involved in a smart way, fellas. I'm going for him. I don't really think he can do anything for us. Okay, we are fine. Beautiful. Shot sideways, that's very, very nice. And we are abusing this Monty like there is no tomorrow. Not good enough reload time, but that's okay. Once again, we will take our time, we will go around. And we are just simply trying to harm the living crap out of this slide. Nothing too crazy. Meanwhile, I think the best play for us in this situation is to take the side angle here. Why would I say something like this? Because I want to believe it is going to be worth it. Speaking about worth it, good. This guy is eliminated from the game, excellent, and now we are going to play somewhere over there. My aim wasn't smooth, my aim wasn't that good, and it is completely fine. I do not see any problems whatsoever to miss the shots, especially whenever aim is kako. Meanwhile, there is a guard flanking us, that is okay. I do not really mind this whatsoever. I hope that I can out-DPM this gentleman, which will be hard, but I believe it is doable. Unfortunately, I missed the shot and he didn't. That sucks, but we have a Foch who is coming to save us. We are trying to track this guy, and now the same Foch, the same mother trucker who pushed me out of position, he helped us. You see, it would be significantly worse if I would be calling him names in the game, and I would say, you bastard, you disgusting bad. That would have been significantly worse, don't you think so? We have a Monty playing over there. We do not really care about this, considering that Foch was waiting for him, although he missed the shot. It's okay. Still doesn't really matter, to be completely honest with you, and we are kind of all right. I would not act surprised if the same Monty would try to go for a lap number 2, right? Ooh, that's a nice breakdance. That was beautiful. Very, very nice. Thank you very much. Good free shot for us. We are okay. What to do next? What to do next, fellas? There is a chance that Monty will try to go like so. I think we have a decent enough angle to eliminate the Mr. Shrek. Bad aim and bad shot by me. I am aiming quite a bit in this round, not gonna lie. But you know what? This is the first battle of the day. Sometimes it happens that my aim is not the finest, right? And that's okay. Once again, it happens for the best of us. What we want to do in this type of situation? We want to have a decent enough angle to punish enemies whenever they are making something silly. Good punishment over there, that's okay. Pay attention at everything what is happening around us. Pay attention into the maxi-map. It is important, fellas. Pay attention into the maxi-map. And type and Shrek. Shrek is going through the middle of the field just like so. We are eliminating him from the game. We are turning straight to the Manticore. And unfortunately, he is eliminating us from the game. Not the game I'm going to cry about overall, honestly speaking. Our score is decent, but once again, the start was pretty disgusting. Although we may have extra blind shot to the Waffle who was sniping from over there. Either way, definitely not ideal situation. Bottom tier, Airfield, what can you do? Enemy team was better, right? And we need to be humble and we need to accept it. Nevertheless, I think we scored pretty well here. I think overall we played well, apart couple of misaimed shots by me. I cannot blame the tank for misaiming, you know, this is my responsibility, and it's completely fine, it happens. Meanwhile, 3.1 thousand damage, 3 kills, 900 assisting damage, definitely not the game to cry about. We are top by experience, top by the damage. I mean, you can say whatever you want, we did a great job, and we got 68,000 profits. What is also very good about this tank is that you don't need to spam gold, honestly. 260 penetration is plenty, with a great shell velocity and whatnot. That is actually very, very nice. Oh, would you look at that, fellas? Tier 8, Tier 7 matchmaking, that looks significantly better. Now the question is, can we slap the living crap out of the light tanks? And what is my thinking process? I am instantly going to take this corner over there, and the main reason why so, because enemy light tanks should try to go through the middle of the field over there, and hopefully we are going to get some free shots towards enemy light tanks. Our light tanks will go in front, enemy light tanks will go in front. All we need to do, we need to sit here, right? There is always brave soul who is making pressure like so, okay? There is always a brave soul who is doing that. This tree is very good indication whenever someone is sitting in this bush, because usually lights are knocking this bush like there is no tomorrow. At least this is how usually the things are going. But sometimes it's not the case. Doesn't really change anything. We are still waiting. We are still enjoying ourselves. And would you look at that? This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. We need to see enemies playing in the open field, and we just simply need to make sure that they will regret their life choices, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. Yes, I am very, very well aware of this side not being protected, but to be completely honest with you, at the moment I just don't care. At the moment I am trying to build a better angle just like so, and whenever someone will get spotted just like this beautiful gentleman, we are going to slap the living crap out of them. Meanwhile, we have Comet in the back, so this is the moment whenever we are paying attention at this side. Am I afraid of the Comet? Oh, very much so, fellas. Oh no, what this Comet will do for us. Fellas, oh no, what to do, how to play. Nice, thank you very much for assisting damage and for damage. I appreciate you, and we are returning back to the same position where we played before. I'm not even joking. We are just returning to the same position, and we are trying to make sure that we are going to have a decent enough angle. Once again, my previous problem with this tank was that this tank wasn't hitting absolutely anything. It was pretty disgusting gun handling wise, and I truly felt it, right? I understand that with this tank you can play aggressively, and I truly understand that this tank can be could be powerful even back in the day, but now it's just like a day and night, and at this point the tank actually feels somehow good in the game. It truly does. Okay, so all we need to do, we need to chill, we need to relax, we need to take we need to take it easy, and we are going to be completely fine. Excellent. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to push towards the middle. Actually, pushing is maybe a very aggressive way to do the things. We want to play here, let's say like that. That's what we want to do. We want to play here. Oh, here you go. Dede Fede, la 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 la. Dede is going to the middle of the field. It is okay. Can I hit this guy? I can, but unfortunately I didn't. It's okay. I am accepting that. Once again, there is nothing to rush. There is nothing to worry about. We are feeling pretty well. All I need to do, I need to have my eyes widely open, and we can have a best time ever here. In fact, speaking about the best time ever, do you see this bucket over there? I think we can slap the bucket, honestly. I think we can slap the bucket. Meanwhile, light tank crossing through the middle of the field. We are making sure that he would regret his life choices. Very, very nice. We track this gentleman. Can he escape in time? Definitely he can, but he has a friend who cannot escape in time, and that's absolutely glorious. And now it's kind of 1 versus 3 situation to a certain extent. Am I afraid of this? Nah, not really. I am feeling very, very good, fellas. I am feeling very good. Light is still sitting here, so Light will spot if someone would try to pick like this. I will have my aim towards this. position in this situation. I know I could push towards the 416, ram him to death and just eliminate him from the game, but for some weird reason I think this could be a bit too risky just because we have a light tank sitting here around the corner, but since he went in himself, we can simply go in. Beautiful, very, very nice. Now at this point all we need to do, we need to say hello for this light tank. Even though he clipped me, I just do not really give a shit anymore, honestly, and I can simply make as much pressure as I physically and possibly want to. Now this guy noticed he is dead. Beautiful, very, very nice. And now we need to figure out how we can try to protect the base in this situation, right? I know I could go around, but I don't really think it is worth it, and plus on top of that we definitely know that the Jet Panther is sniping more likely somewhere from this position, which is completely fine. All we need to do, we need to get involved, right? This is what I'm thinking about. This is what I am thinking about. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are okay. Soon we are going to have a very nice angle, especially when this Mr. Tiger would get involved. And eventually he will make pressure. I do not really think there is a chance that Tiger or this AMX won't go in front, okay? I do not really think it is going to be the case. I am still waiting here. Trust me, I think it is better way to play the game in this way. Jet Panther. Okay, I'm interested in the Jet Panther at the moment. Our Su is flanking like this. Light tank is playing here as well. He definitely should be able to find a decent angle here. Shem eliminated our ISU, not a big surprise and nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. Now we want to see this Jet Panther. Where is he? Oh, here you go, Jet Panther in the middle of the field. Beautiful, very, very nice. Very good side shot, fellas. Plus on top of that we have a new skill working, which is whenever we are spotting enough. Nice. Even though we are down to fartable, I do not really think it changed absolutely anything for our game and for our gameplay here. Honestly speaking, I think we are very, very fine. What I would love to do at the moment I would like to have a decent angle to this Ergashem. And I want to believe that he is sitting right here, okay? That's what I want to believe. But we are going to take a second and we are going to wait for it. It's okay. Even though we did not penetrate him, it was a nice try to do so. Because the situation could have been significantly different, right? It's okay. Beautiful. Beautiful save of this game. And once again, this tank is shining. Whenever I played with this vehicle for a very first time on the stream, but after the buffs, right? I thought, what the flying F, they actually can make the tanks very, very good. Because I truly could not stand the Maixada. Before, this tank was for me like a bloody diarrhea in the plane. I really disliked it with a passion, and even though I understood the strengths of this tank, it just simply did not felt worth it, if you know what I mean, right? But now it is completely different situation. It is mobile, it is agile, it is able to pretty much hit the shots even from the long range. You can go for a brawling situation as well. It is actually a very, very nice tank. I would still need to play more with this vehicle, and I assume eventually we are going to go for 100% on my 100% account, right? So I can tell more, but at this point, from the first impressions or from whatever 10 games I played with the tank, it definitely feels significantly better. It really does. It could be even 5-star tank. I'm not even joking. 5-star tank, fellas. 4.1 thousand damage, 1.3 thousand assisting damage, solid first class, sniper schnitzel, steel wall, a high caliber, Confederate medal, just overall beautiful, beautiful game. 1.3 base experience and 147,000 credits made, although 50,000 is coming from completing the mission. By the way, if you are curious how expectation value has changed on this tank since the buff. This tank expectation values are going up, you know, from 2,800 to 2,900, and probably it will end up somewhere towards the 3,000 mark. At least that's what I want to believe, which is nice. Is it the best tank? That's questionable, and I need to play significantly more with the vehicle. And you know, if the tank is the best for me, it doesn't mean it is going to be the best for you as well. So we need to keep this in mind. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to take the corner position here. This is straightforward, so we can punish someone who is crossing like this. Nothing unusual. And in the same time, we can definitely slap light tanks that are playing in the middle as well, if obviously our team will spot any light tanks. Speaking of the light tanks, beautiful shot. Very, very nice. This is exactly what I'm looking for. And we are sitting in the position because we are very, very well aware that at least one tourist will go la 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 like this. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see, fellas. Come on. Be brave. Pay attention what our board is doing. Oi, 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 oi. What our board is doing. Our board can definitely spot the sniper schnitzel sitting here. And they should have someone here, or someone here, or someone here. Doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that they must have someone sniping from the back. Beautiful. This is exactly what we are looking for, and all we need to do for a full happiness is to make sure that we are punishing enemies. Right? That's all we need to do. It's okay. Relax. Take it easy. We are feeling quite fine. I'm just going for a blind shots because I can. This tank definitely has accuracy to penetrate him, even through the distance like this, especially whenever he's showing his belly to a certain extent. Meanwhile, we can clearly see that enemies has plenty of the folks sitting here, right? We can definitely see that, and we are okay with that. All we need to do, we need to have our eyes widely open. This tank can miss shots. Any tank can miss shots. That is completely fine. But what I'm trying to highlight here is compare how this tank used to look like before and how this tank is looking like now. It is like a day and night. It's crazy how much better this tank feels at the moment. And when I'm saying good things, we are missing the shots. You know what? Worst tank in the world of tanks. Worst tank in the world of tanks. Disgusting. The gun literally unplayable. The tank smells like kaku. We cannot hit absolutely anything, and overall, don't buy this tank, fellas. Don't buy this tank. It is just that disgusting. When we have this out of the way, that's absolutely glorious, and that's amazing. I cannot let that board run away. He is very, very powerful tank. We need to eliminate him. Beautiful. Now, we have the IS-3 sitting here. I am paying attention to what is happening. So at this point, I am just simply hoping that he would move just tiny touch more back. I don't need much. Oh, this is more than enough. Good. And all we need to do, we need to have our eyes open towards this IS-3. I see Baza pushing the other side. I am paying humongous attention. I see this Super Mutant going here as well. I see this AMX. By the way, AMX is going to be probably the next tank we are going to make a video with. It feels significantly better. And now what I am struggling with is, does the tank feel better because of the new crew skills or because of the buff? This is the question. This is the question. Why the tank feels so much better? Okay, we are sitting completely alright over there. Once again, all we need to do, we need to make sure that we are connecting our shots. Not a rocket science. Not a rocket science, fellas. Oh, come on. I just said some good things about you, CDA. Don't do that to me, you little mother trucker. That is straight up mean. Beautiful shot, we are okay. At this point, we are just simply farming. All I want to do, I do not want to get spotted, okay? Getting spotted would be pretty disgusting because this bazaar can simply slap the living crap out of me, and I really do not want to see that. Although you know that and I know that he's getting involved here. Do I want to load the gold? I could. Let's load gold. It is okay. He's going towards us. That's fine. I am aware of him being able to penetrate us without bigger problems whatsoever. He's aiming at us. I don't care. Oh, bazaar. And what are you going to say now? Not so much, huh? Cool. Mother trucker is trying to beat the living crap out of me. I just don't care. I am accepting this. Now what we need to do? We need to say hello for this sniper schnitzel AMX. And did we eliminate the AMX? No, we did not. Good. We farmed quite a bit of the use in the end of this game, right? It wasn't a bad play, it wasn't a bad game. I think we aimed pretty well. I think we hit quite a bit of the shots, although the gun was trolling a bit, but once again, it happens for the best of us, and sometimes we can have those sessions whenever even a good guns can say, or maybe not sessions, but games, I suppose to say. Nevertheless, very, very nice. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in every and each game which we played, we scored top by experience and top by the damage. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it feels this way. Look at this beauty. 3 kills, 4.1 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage, a high caliber. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage. I mean, straight up. It was a good game. Plus, on top of that, we made 72,000 profits as well. We did not fire too much gold. I think I fired 2 or 3 rounds of gold over this video. So it was strong and it was very, very nice. Where the session goes, 3.8 thousand damage and 900 assisting damage. Too bad we did not won many games, but it's okay. It's fine. Sometimes, you know, session is giving for you. Sometimes it doesn't. Other than that, beautiful fellas. I literally have nothing to complain about where this tank goes. Obviously, feel free to leave your comment down below, and if you feel like this tank improved or you got this tank recently for yourself and whatnot, and maybe you haven't rated the tank in the index page, don't be shy. Log in via our gaming API and you can rate the tanks. This tank has 177 votes so far. I did not bother to reset the overall rating. I think it was fair enough. Unless what do I mean by saying these people we're voting higher for this tank, so it's completely unnecessary. Anyways, fellas, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you had a great time together with us, and if you have CDA, I would highly recommend to test this vehicle and to go for some games. It is actually very, very nice tank nowadays. Thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.